What's up guys, and welcome to another video with me. We're here in the Jenny. As always, I have to go run a few errands today and I'm gonna take you guys along with me. So far what I think I gotta go do is tanning. Devin and I are going to Hawaii soon and I don't have a tan. Like, this is my normal skin color. Like, no tan at all. This summer I literally haven't had time to really go out in the sun a whole bunch, so. And then after that, I've just gotta go run a few errands in town and pick up some things. So let's go guys. Just got done running around and doing all sorts of errands today. I haven't really done a cut yet this year. I did like a really small one. I just lost like maybe 5 or 6 pounds and I was pretty happy with it. It was just for summertime. It really wasn't for anything special. But I am going to be cutting for Hawaii just because I've been trying to gain strength and muscle this whole year. So I want to do a cut and I want to see exactly what I look like. So what that means by cutting, if you guys aren't familiar, it doesn't mean I think I'm fat and I just need to lose all this weight. For me, I'm not very defined right now. If you guys have seen like my bikini videos, my try-ons, or just like a physique update, I don't really have a ton of definition, and that is because I do have like a small layer of fat over my muscles, so you cannot see that. So what I'm trying to do in this cut is to keep the muscle that I have and try to get that small layer of fat off just so you can see my muscle definition more. And yes, that does mean I will be losing a little bit of my butt because that thing has fat in it, a lot of fat in it. My abs hopefully will be coming out more, but today is actually the second week I've been cutting. Last week I will show you guys. Last week what I did, I've always tracked on MyFitnessPal, always. It's just a really good app. I always go in there and change the settings. If you guys haven't seen that video, go check it out. It'll help you kind of set up your FitnessPal if you're not familiar with it. And I've been trying to gain muscle and size on 2,200 calories. And I always track my protein just to make sure I was hitting that, and I wasn't too crazy about tracking my fat and carbs because I was trying to gain weight. I was like, whatever, I'll just eat whatever the heck I want as long as I'm getting my protein in. So last week I actually dropped my calories down to, if you guys can see that. What I like to say, if you're going to start dieting, slowly cut down your calories. Oh, frick. I think I'm burning my pancake. I swear, I got these new cinnamon pancakes and they're really easy to burn. Oh my gosh. That's not that bad. Got some turkey bacon over here. Turn that down a tidge bit. So starting today, I am dropping mine another 200, and every single day I write down my weigh-ins in the morning before I eat anything, drink anything. I go on the scale right when I wake up. I take off my shirt or whatever the heck I'm, like heavy clothing that I'm wearing, and I will write down my weigh-ins. I'll see what I've been losing. So this time I actually have just been tracking them in my phone because I don't have a calendar yet. But if you guys want to see my weigh-ins for the last week, this is kind of what it's looked like. So I started at 138, which I didn't even put on there. So the first day I started dieting, that was my second, that was the third, so forth. So I'm like down to that right now. And as you guys can see, I've kind of been stuck at 133-ish for the last couple days. So I think it's pretty safe to say that 2,000 calories is my maintenance weight, which pretty much just means I will stay the same at 2,000 calories. So I'm going to drop them 200 today, which I'm really sad to do because I freaking love food. If you know me, I love food. I'm just doing this for Hawaii. After that, I'll just go back to trying to gain some weight. I'm gonna eat this pancake really quick because I'm starving. It's 11 o'clock in the afternoon and I haven't eaten anything yet. So I'm gonna eat this and I'll come back to my little spiel about dieting. Okay guys, I was on the verge of like getting hangry there for a second. So I need to talk to you guys about something. I know a lot of my subscribers are over from Devin's channel, or they're from my Genesis videos, or maybe my bikini try on haul, or a lot of people don't I mean, there's a lot of people that do care about the fitness and everything that goes into that. If you guys are subscribed to me, just a little FYI that I am kind of all over the place with my videos right now. I like car stuff, I like bikini stuff, I like workout stuff, I like nutrition, I like vlogging. So you're gonna get a lot of different things on my channel. Today, I really just wanna focus on fitness and people's goals. Recently, I've noticed a lot of people have been reaching out to me on Instagram or Facebook and just wondering like what keeps me motivated and how they can lose weight and what do I do. And I end up usually sending out like going through my messages from Facebook. Like I send out these long messages to people explaining what they can do and how they can lose weight or just to stay motivated. And what I have to say to most people, like I'm not gonna read off my whole entire message to somebody, but there was a point in my life where I was extremely skinny. People would come up to me and they would ask me, like even at work, customers would ask me like, are you okay? What's going on? And I did not care what they had to say. I was like, you know what, I still think I'm fat and I still want to lose weight. And I've had problems with being too skinny, and I've also had problems with being too big. So after being really skinny, I gained a ton of weight, and I've talked about that before. I was like almost 150 pounds and I didn't really lift. I did cardio, but obviously that didn't really work. I was still eating really crappy. I got pretty darn big. And soon I will throw up something on my Instagram about that. Just like a throwback picture. So I've had a really like unhealthy relationship with food and working out. I've been super skinny, and I've been super, I wouldn't say I'm really big, but I've been big. And right now I found like a happy medium, and I just want to tell people that I have had a very big struggle with food and working out. I've always been a super active person and I've always been into working out, but food is the main thing with losing weight. So that is why I track my food, and it helps, you know. That's always what's worked for me. I feel like when I went through those things, like when I was kind of bigger and I was like, oh my gosh, like my body, I'm not happy with it, I really want to lose weight. Like for one day I would eat clean. Like one day I would just eat super healthy. I'd go to the gym, get a great workout in, and then the next day I would be like, oh, ice cream won't hurt. Like I worked out really hard yesterday. Like one cheat meal is okay. Like you hear about fitness people doing a cheat meal. And so I would just tell myself, oh, you know, like I'm really tired, I don't want to work out, I don't have enough time in the day, I have to work, I have to go to school, I come home and I'm just totally exhausted, like I will do it tomorrow. And that was probably the biggest lie that I had ever told myself. Guys, if you don't start right now today, then it will most likely never happen. I told myself that for probably a year straight, that I will lose weight the next day or the next month. Like I'll just start my diet next week. No, like you cannot do that. You need to start now. You need to stick with it. Consistency is key. Another thing is motivation. I've talked about motivation before, and motivation is something that's kind of tricky because you can go onto Instagram and find, say you're a guy and you like, I don't know really how you guys get motivation to work out. I don't know, you see these huge jacked guys like Bradley Martin or big people, they're like, I want to go lift, like I need to start lifting, I want to be like that. So along with girl things, like you'll see these bikini models or these lifters and you're like, I want my abs to look like that, I want my butt to look like that. Like that gets me going to the gym. That motivation will only last for so long. Even for me, like I will see these girls on Instagram that I'm like, oh yeah, like I think I might be close to looking like them, or you know, like, oh and I go to the gym and I like look at myself and I'm like, my goals are not met yet, and this is very like depressing. Like, I don't even, you know, I've been working out for how long and I still haven't met like my goals, even though they're changing all the time. But you just kind of lose your motivation. Like, I know what it's like to go look in the mirror and be like, I'm not even close to where I want to be, and this is just pointless. You know, like, your motivation will slowly dwindle away. And so what I like to say is, your motivation is within. Like, even if you do lose motivation one day, you're like, screw this, like, I don't want to go to the gym, I'm too tired. While you're saying that, go put on your gym clothes, go put on your shoes, get your headphones, and just walk out the door and go to the gym. Or when you're picking up that unhealthy thing to eat or drink, just remember like what your goals are, and if you stick to it, you will see results, and it will all be worth it in the end, I swear. You know, you people are smart. You can do it. I did it by myself before. Devin was super into fitness, and he kind of got me into the whole lifting thing, but I gained weight, lost weight, like started lifting all before I met him, and I found within myself like what worked for me. So sorry guys for this little rant, but it's just kind of frustrating when I've helped a lot of these people, and I love helping you guys. Like, if you have any questions at all, DM me. I really love to help, and if what I say doesn't make sense, tell me to explain it in a different way. Like, I really don't care. The only thing that bothers me is when I help somebody and then like a month later they ask me the same exact thing. They like want me to baby them, and I'm like, I can't. Like, this is all, like, this is you. Like, you know, when you freaking order pizza one night and you know, like, no, don't do that if you're trying to lose weight. Stick to your goals, guys. It really takes work to mentally by yourself. I mean, I get there's trainers that you can pay, and there's like nutritionists and dietitians and all this kind of stuff. This journey by yourself, it's hard. It's not going to be easy. Like, if you guys want to start dieting with me, or if you guys want to do this for the summertime coming up in like freaking, I don't know, 5-6 months, just keep that in mind. If you start cheating yourself, if you start cheating on your meals, if you're not tracking everything, and not everybody has to track the food, that's just something that I do, but if you find a way that works for you and you start cheating yourself or lying to yourself or skipping the gyms, or, you know, just don't do it then. Because if it doesn't happen now, if you don't stick to it now, 10-15 years down the road when you're like 50, you're like, crap, I never did exactly what I wanted it to do. Just stick to it now, and I don't know, you'll see results. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this little spiel, this little vlog about my dieting process and what I'm going to be going through mentally and physically. I have about 4 weeks left until I am done dieting, and I'm so excited to show you guys my journey and my process. So anyways guys, I have a lot to do. I need to go to the gym, and you all are amazing, and you all are freaking awesome, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. Remember, if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more like this. Thank you guys so much, and remember to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video.